Hello, good afternoon. My name is Matt Barron, currently residing in Annapolis, Maryland, near the DC Baltimore area. And I'm originally from southern New Jersey. Just here to tell you a little bit about myself. So I went to school at Science College and went on to Immaculata University to gain my master's in psychology, which has helped me immensely in the clinical world as well as sales. I was a therapist for a number of years. I was a case manager in Camden County, New Jersey. And then I took a job as a clinical supervisor at Recovery Centers of America in Devon, PA. My roles were vast. I was had to manage a lot of things at once, deal with patient de-escalation, worker issues, legal issues with the patients, etc. It was a 250 bed facility, but one of the jobs that I really loved there was when a patient decided to leave. My role was to educate them on Alkermes Vivitrol, which is an injectable not opioid antagonist, as well as Sublocade, which is a Suboxone injectable, basically, that came out about 2 years ago, and also Narcan, which is Emergent Biosolutions product. And I really enjoyed talking to the patients about these products, to them and their family. And this ultimately led me into a full-time pharma role, which I started with the Remedy Group with Flexion Therapeutics selling Zilretta, which was a corticosteroid for the knee. And I sold mostly in the DoD and the VA. I got to go to a lot of fun places, and I learned how to get a product like Zilretta on formulary at several Army bases across the country, as well as in the Northeast where I was able to go. And I had a lot of luck there. I then moved on to their contract with Pacira Pharmaceuticals, and I sold Exparel, which was a pain management injectable for post-op. And I sold to a variety of offices, including OMFS, plastic surgeons, also institutions and accounts in South Jersey. I really enjoyed the buy and bill aspect of injectable products. However, I had an opportunity that came along with ViiV Healthcare via Syneos Health, which was an on-demand role where they put me in a location to help the business. And Baltimore was struggling in for ViiV Healthcare for their product called Dovato, which was an HIV drug. And so I was placed in Baltimore with my coworker Larry. And I'm happy to say that in 14 months, I was able to grow business from 5 doctors to 100 writers, and obviously develop a lot of great friendships along the way with those doctors. The reason that I am looking for another role is because my current role, I'm considered what's called on demand. So now that I've done a great job in Baltimore, they can decide, hey, we want to put you in Tampa, Boston, Texas, California, wherever. And it's appealing in one way. I'm single, not married, no kids. I can move around. But I think for me, the best option would be to have a manager who believes in me, have a team that I stay with and can grow me in one place, in one territory over a period of years so that they can see my growth. And I think that's what I'm looking for, a little stability. And I love my job. I love ViiV. And if they said, hey, Matt, we want to keep you here forever, I wouldn't be doing this video. But the reality is, I think I'd like to stay in the Northeast sector, the DC, Philly, region. And I think, looking for something a little more stable is my goal. I think I possess many strengths. I think the biggest strength that I have is rapport building. I can build a rapport with a client within a matter of minutes, getting to know their favorite sport, their favorite coffee, where they're from, their heritage, whatever they're comfortable sharing or talking to, I cling on to. And I built that from my psych days when, a patient was acting out and I had to, calm them down and help them get to where they had to be. Secondly, I think that I have a lot of integrity. I bring a lot to a company. I represent my company well. I'm honest. And I think that my providers appreciate that. I tell them like it is, And third, I'm assertive. I've learned how to be assertive. When you have a client who's upset about something, who will throw coffee in your face or spit on you, you'll learn how to be assertive and in a polite and professional manner. And I have that. And I think in a sales world that translates to sales and scripts and or kits or whatever I'm selling, in the sense that doctors respect me. They listen to what I'm about to say on the detail. We discuss what they're comfortable doing, and I hard close them and say, hey, look, is this going to happen? And I think that I've done that in several different aspects in Baltimore, at my role with Remedy in New Jersey, and also in my clinical experience. And I think all of that helps me be the person that I am today, the successful pharmaceutical salesman that I am. And I would love to hear more about this opportunity that you have. So please give me a call at 856-979-9186 or email me at mabaron@outlook.com. And I would love to hear more about the opportunity and go over my background and see if we're a fit. Take care and have a good day.